Here we are at the Ramblers ride schedule page, and I want to take a few minutes and explain some of the features of the page. A couple simple things. You have a date check up here, and you have a link to Environment Canada here to keep in touch with what you think the weather, or what they think the weather will be on the day you ride. Remember, you can check various locations along the province to get one closer to your ride than the default value. And coming back here, we have across the top, obviously your day and time and your start location. And you see some of these links with lines under them. Some of them go nowhere, and some go other places that explain a little tooltip that pops up. So this little tooltip here just explains that the globe icon is a map, a Google map of the start location. So we go here, and this is the one at the Coke plant for the BLT trail, and you can zoom in and out by scrolling the wheel mouse, and you can change your view to a map view. And we'll go back here, and over on the side here we have a ride event coordinator list. So click that, and that tells you who's the event coordinator for various rides. Well, that opens in a separate window, so we'll close it, and I may change that. And then this is a ride rating. A, the more difficult rides, they might be longer or hillier rides, and the D is more of the easier rides anybody can do, or beginner rides. And then here, a regular ride, it says click that for a ride description, which we get here, and it pops up in Chrome. It comes in its own window, but in other browsers it may open in Adobe Reader. And by the way, Adobe Reader, if you want to get it to a page view like this, just hit Control plus L on the PC to bring it to this view, and Control plus L to go back. So now we have another link here, and that takes us to our map. And up here there's a cue sheet which gives the turns of the map. I have that, just click that little chevron there, and it goes out of the way. Now these are your various turns, and if you roll the mouse down here, you'll see each turn shows up in the map to tell you where it's at. So you can print that out if you want. We'll just get that out of the way for a moment. And another feature of the map is that it will zoom with the scroll button on the mouse. It's set to do that. And it will pan by holding down the left mouse and dragging. That function is actually set on down here in options. Now another feature here is distances: 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4. It's marked right along. And if we want to have a detailed look of one spot, so for instance this is an interesting little one, this 3 fathom, see the blue dot there, that's the 3 fathom harbor loop, so called. So we come down here to the profile, and we'll just move that left mouse along until we hit the start of that. Now I'm holding the left mouse down, and I'm dragging. So on the lower left you see the gray area developing, and you can see the blue dot moving along the route. So I'm going to take it to there, and now I'm going to release the mouse. That blows it up and gives the grade profile of that particular section. As you can see, like for instance, you're over the hill and you're dropping down into the harbor area and climbing back out. Down in this area we have a description that's 3.2 kilometers and a 43 meter up and down ride. And if we want to get back out of that, we just click anywhere down here and it'll zoom back out. Now if we want to show some bike paths, we click that. They come on in green. That's the Atlantic View Trail. Click that off, and then we can also go to a satellite view, and this is a start point if you want to get in and get a good close look at that. You can see the parking lot and the individual cars there. So we'll scroll back out of that. We'll go up and we'll change to the map view, and we'll recenter the map and reduce it back down to its full extents. Now over here you have an overview. Again, you can, if you need more real estate, you can click these chevrons here and put that in and out. Your total distance. Now this ride is 486 meters vertical meter rise and fall in it. They're the same because they're starting and stopping at the same point. And down here, recenter map, you've seen that. You can print the cue sheet, print the map, and get some better printing options. You can remember this route. If you're the owner, you can edit it, delete, and so on. And you can share this, email it, embed it, whatever. And you can export information to Garmin here. You can get the track, the route, the cue sheet, or whatnot. So if you're a GPS person, you'll know what that's all about. And then one other little feature up here we have, oh, this is set in metric, obviously, up here in the top. We have some photos, and I've loaded these in here. Now, I haven't identified this on the site as a point of interest, but maybe I'll do that. So this is down at the end of Fisherman's Reserve, which is right there. So we should maybe put a point of interest down there and identify that. For someone who hasn't been on the ride before, may be interesting. And this is Rocky Run, which would be right there. And this is a view to Fisherman's Reserve, which is that spit of land there, from this area here. You're looking down there, and we have a spot up here you can leave some feedback, or you can invite a friend to share this map. So that's the basics of that. We'll go over here and come back to comments, and we'll recenter the map. And I think that's as much as I need to cover right at the moment. And we'll go back there and back there. We're back at the page, and that's it. Thank you for watching.